Good morning, everybody. Man, I apologize if I stay a little paused there in the beginning of these videos. It takes a while for some reason for QuickBooks to like adjust and show me that it's live. So I'm there just like looking at the corner, just waiting for the time to start. And I've noticed that when I go live or when I see the video, it shows me just like staring at the camera or looking down here. But that's what I'm doing. I just making sure that the live is that the timer has started and that the live has actually started. But nonetheless, you know what time it is. You know what day it is. It is Wednesday. It is Work Ethic Wednesday. It is also Wednesdays. That's why we wear pink here at the office. If you know what movie I'm referencing, please let me know. Um, one of my I don't know. I used to watch that movie a lot when I was a kid. I was around, you know, females the majority of my whole life growing up and whatnot. But nonetheless, let's get down to it. So, three things that I wanted to talk about for Work Ethic Wednesday. Number one, man, is follow up with your people. Follow up with your clients. Follow up with your customers. Make sure that they're good. Make sure that they're okay. And if it can't be you, make sure that it's somebody on your team that is following up with your customers, somebody that you've hired or that you delegated that duty for, right? Because at the end of the day, and I get it, right? As a business owner, everybody wants to talk to you, right? You got people selling you things, you got people wanting to make meetings with you, which right you're gonna need to get ready for and attend for, right? Or you got some individuals wanting to learn more about your business. You got some sales that you got to do. You got some um, you got to do some team meeting, right? Some team management. Right now, I have somebody helping me out with the marketing, so I'm just checking up on them and how they're doing, right? So as a leader, as a business owner, you got a lot of duties, man. You got a lot of things that you got to do. Make sure that you're following up with your people, man. Make sure all your clients are satisfied. Make sure that everything is going accordingly. And again, if this cannot be you as the person that follows up with your clients, make sure that you are delegating that, right? This is customer retention. Have somebody call them out, have somebody reach out to them, have somebody just email them. Maybe you could just send them an email. Hey, how's it going, so and so? How's everything? How's business? Maybe something came about that you could reach out to them. Maybe that there's something that you notice that you can help them out with in your own industry, or whatever the case may be, man. You got to reach out to your people. And again, if it can't be you, let it be somebody within your team, and that's perfectly fine. um, there might be some people that don't understand it, and that's okay. Right? There's going to be some clients that are going to want to speak directly to you, but at the end of the day, it's like, okay, yes, you can speak directly with the main person, all right, with the main guy, but you got to understand, right? There's a reason for delegating, and there's a reason for having a team, and there's a reason for structuring it as so that way time is being bought back. So when it comes down to growing the business, right? Not only are you making sure that your people are okay, that your clients are okay, but at the same time you're making sure that you're doing the duties that you need to be doing to make sure that the business is prospering, and at the same time it's okay to delegate. It's okay to have your team members reach out to clients and make sure that um, okay, um, are you okay with our services? What are you expecting from our services? Or what any questions or concerns you have about this? Anything that you have about your profit and loss statements. I'm talking for my industry, right? The bookkeeping industry. We tend to send out the P&Ls at the end of each quarter, if not usually at the end of each month. Any questions that they may have, they can address them. Call. We'll make sure that we get those answered. Any tax strategy or tax planning clients, we tend to have a meeting with them at least once a month, just to see where we're at with the tax plan and make sure that their tax plan is going as accordingly, right? And again, make sure that you are just checking up on your people and that the work is being delegated correctly. Second thing, and this is funny because I was just saying that again, make sure that the right work is being delegated. So for Work Ethic Wednesday, this is a part of it, right? You got to understand that there's certain work that needs to be delegated. You cannot be doing everything. As the leader, as the business owner, you cannot be doing everything all at once. Yes, in the beginning, that's how it's going to be. Yes, in the beginning, you're going to have multiple hats that you got to wear. But at the same time, when your business becomes stagnant and it's not moving anywhere and you've plateaued, it's because you have yet to learn a certain skill or you're neglecting a certain department within your business that needs to be developed more. And in most cases, that's sales, right? What I've seen, what I've at least heard, and what I've studied is that it's sales, right? It's the money producing, it's the cash flow, it's the money coming in, new eyes coming in, new customers coming in, shaking hands, making sure that everybody's okay, making sure that you're meeting with these clients, making sure that they understand what the industry is, making sure that they understand the company core values, making sure that their expectations are that you're setting the expectations in the sense of when you meet with these customers and you're making the sales with them, right? At the end of the day, you got to make sure that you are delegating the right work, right? If it if you're doing, I don't know, 20, 50 different things in one day, I'm going to say this, you're doing it absolutely wrong. You got to be able to utilize the 80/20 rule, make it come all the way down, fixate on only maybe 5 things at most, 3 things at most that need to be done for the day, and everything else can be delegated, right? That's just how it works. Now, for number 3 here, I'm going to talk about showing up on time. Now, showing up on time is very important, especially when you have a meeting that you got to, that you have something scheduled, being prepared for it, making sure that you reviewed your paperwork, making sure that all of your documentation is where it needs to be, all the documentation has been checked and reviewed, and that there's enough time to essentially show up for the meeting, show up for the scheduled right meeting appointment, whatever the case may be that you have with a certain client. Even if it's not with the client, even if it's with your marketing team, or if it's with an employee, if it's a meeting, make sure you first and foremost know what the outcome needs to be of the meeting, because you don't just want to go into a meeting and waste some time. You want to go into the meeting and you want to make sure that there's going to be an objective that needs to be tackled, right? And that you need to come up with the solution for, because that's what you're there for, right? Um, and go in prepared, go in already knowing what you need to talk about. Once the hour is up, 30 minutes are up, everybody's just that much more effective and that much more efficient because you were prepared and you showed up on time for the meeting. But that's really just about it, guys. That's all I have to say for today. If you like my videos, make sure that you're giving me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and thank you again so much for watching my videos. Y'all take care and have a great day.